Welcome back to ciLiving. Get connected with nature with the Champaign County Forest Preserves. They are sponsoring today's segment, and here with all the details you need to know about their upcoming November events is Lisa Sprinkle. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
All right, so let's kick off with Full Moon Hike, which is in just a couple of days.
Tomorrow at Homer Lake from 5 until 6:30. We will have near the Interpretive Center. We will take a hike and learn all about what you can see in the dark, in the moonlight. So that's always a fun thing. It is recommended for just 8 years old and up, just because the visibility will be low and there won't be a whole lot of talking, because you'll just be kind of appreciating nature as you're walking through and listening to the sights and sounds.
That's really cool, because I feel like a night hike like that is something that you don't generally do, because a lot of parks close after dark and things like that, so you don't get that opportunity to see kind of what chirping and humming and maybe bats or things like that that you'll see at night versus when you're hiking during the day.
Exactly. It's a totally different environment and a different type of hike, and just to come out, and probably we'll hear several owls and just lots of different sounds. So I think it'll be very cool.
That sounds cool. And then you have a lecture series coming up as well, right?
We're continuing our Lincoln lecture series, and on the 8th we will have Ulysses S. Grant come to the museum and talk to people about his time in the Civil War and also his run for presidency and just everything that went on during his time.
That's really cool that you do that, that you have people that know the history and can kind of impersonate it's basically like living history, ultimately.
It completely is, and we've had several different portrayers come to the museum, so it gives the whole lecture a different feel rather than just somebody up there lecturing you about what they did. You actually have the impersonator there talking in the first person as him.
A little bit immersive.
Yes.
And then you talked a little bit in the last segment about growing up wild and some of the activities that are going to be at that, but that is November 12th, right?
Yes, Wednesday, November 12th. The Growing Up in the Preserve series will continue with preparing for winter. It's for preschoolers ages 2 to 6. Again, dressed for the outdoors because it will all be outdoors. So just be ready to come and learn and see how the animals get ready for winter and survive the cold weather.
And then what about Explore Archaeology?
This is another one of our premier events that the museum does, and we partner with the East Central Illinois Archaeological Society. I know I didn't just say that right, and then we also volunteers from the Illinois State Archaeological Survey come, and they bring dioramas, they bring exhibits, special displays, and then there's activities where you can come and do probably like a little dig or a fossil dig and just different things. So hands-on experience to learn about different archaeological things in the area.
It's really cool that you do all of these programs because they're so interesting and informative, and I really like the interactive side of it. You also have a Dark Sky Watch coming up, right?
We do. On November 22nd at the International Dark Sky Park at Middle Fork River Forest Preserve, we will be working with the Champaign Urbana Astronomical Society, and we will have a program prior to at the Activity Center. It starts at 5:30, and then you will wind your way up the Dark Sky Trail to the observatory, and then able to look at the stars. And with the Astronomical Society there, it's amazing the different things that they can show you.
Yeah, it's amazing if you know what to look for, because I had gone to the planetarium, and at the end of the presentation they kind of did a little bit of, if you look toward the night sky and you use the moon as reference, this is what you'll see to the east, west, but I never would have known where to look for the different constellations and things like that. So that's really cool that you sort of have
it is a great partnership that we have worked with them, and they're able to tell us the things that we don't know. I mean, we have the Dark Sky Park, but that doesn't mean that we're all of a sudden know what we're talking about when it comes to it. So it's nice to have that partnership and be able to work with them.
So you call them the experts. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sponsoring our segment today.